Hello everyone, I'm here because I absolutely must tell you how much I loved The Dragon Prince. This show hooked me fast and it hooked me hard, thanks to its incredible writing and bold vision. If you're out of the loop on the matter, The Dragon Prince is a new show on Netflix, created by a fella who goes by the name Aaron Ehasz. Aaron was the head writer of one of the greatest animated shows of all time, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and it really shows. I'm delighted to say that The Dragon Prince creates its own unique world, but retains all the best parts of Avatar. What I mean is, while the familiar faces are absent, the razor-sharp dialogue, witty banter, dynamic character portrayals, fun attitude, and progressive, powerful ebb of drama are all very much present, and it's all thanks to Aaron Ehasz's wonderful talent. As I gush about writing, you're probably wondering why the hell you should care. Well, let me explain the nuances of the situation to impress upon you what kind of show Dragon Prince is without giving you any spoilers whatsoever. See, Avatar: The Last Airbender was created by Brian Konietzko and Michael DiMartino. These guys are brilliant and deserve all the credit and praise in the world for their creation. The show's themes, characters, world, and overall story came almost entirely from them. However, Avatar's winning formula wasn't just the story they created, but how well they sold the story to the audience. In other words, what made Avatar the legendary show that it wasn't just a couple of good ideas and a handful of good characters, but rather the combined efforts of many talented people, with Aaron Ehasz providing a style of writing that helped make the characters feel dynamic and real, and the episodes loaded with quirky humor and memorable dialogue. To give you an example of this, Aaron was the one who personally wrote the episodes The Storm, The Seeds of the North Parts 1 and 2, The Crossroads of Destiny, The Day of Black Sun, and many others. Those are the ones that he wrote by himself, but he often got help from his wife Elizabeth, who wrote episodes like Zuko alone, and as head writer, he often had a hand in guiding all episodes. So when I say that this guy molded the best episodes in the series, I really mean it. Let me put it this way, let me illustrate for you exactly what I'm talking about. Remember that time The Legend of Korra didn't quite live up to the hype of Airbender? Brian and Mike had an almost entirely different staff when working on that show. Having creative genius is one thing, but having the means to carry it out is another. Korra was a great show by itself, but it couldn't hold a candle to Airbender. There are enormous levels of complexity in making a television show richly artistic, and Airbender's success and Korra's less success can be traced directly to the staff that was on hand. Also, Nickelodeon being jackasses, but that's a whole other thing. The point is, without Aaron, Korra was just different. Now, I've done a lot of talking about the Avatar universe and not a lot of talking about the specifics of The Dragon Prince, and I do apologize. Really, my agenda here is to convince you to give this show from this guy a chance. The Dragon Prince creates its own world and its own new mythos, this time setting things closer to a classic D&D style fantasy, but keeping the focus on their heroes and their adventures. Because of this, the story of the Dragon Prince often feels very personal, and when something does happen to them, you feel the impact. It also helps that the supporting characters are as richly detailed as our main leads and villains, ensuring a believable world filled with people that you care about. The last thing I want to bring up is the animation. I've been showing you trailers and footage, and I'll admit that I found the animation's kind of choppy style a little off-putting before I watched it. However, after you watch it for a little, your eyes kind of autofill the little gaps, and what's awkward at first eventually becomes smooth once you get used to it. All things considered, I think the show is off to an absolutely monstrously ambitious start, and I think it's worth your time, and I can't wait for more. Go check out the show, and I guarantee that after you finish the first season, you're going to be hungry for more. And if not, you can come back here to this video, head to the comments, and call me an asshole. Go ahead. I can take it. I've been called worse. Thanks for listening, thanks for being a nerd with me, and I'll see you next time.